Hi, I'm Dia. Welcome to 30-day yoga party day 7. You are doing it. Today we have a juicy full body flow for you. No particular props necessary, but as always, have whatever you like handy. And I'll see you on the mat. Hey yoga friends. We're going to start in a tabletop position today. Good. And we're going to spend a little time warming up our wrists. So just to start, go ahead and start to circle your whole body in a clockwise direction. Feel that weight from left palm, right knee, left knee, over and over again. As you do this, of course, you're breathing. Good. And you're feeling your hips start to warm just a little bit. And reverse, moving over to the counterclockwise direction. Taking it nice and easy, okay? Sometimes I say that just as a reminder to myself. We all need to hear it. Fantastic. Come through center. Good. And from here, press your right palm down and rotate your left fingers out to the side of your mat. Pause there if that already feels like a stretch, and continue rotating until your fingertips face in toward your knee. Okay, a nice stretch through the front of your left wrist, left forearm. And you're welcome just to pause here, or if you'd like to gently rock forward and back, you're welcome to that as well. Feel your low belly start to pull in and up towards your spine. Engaging through the rest of our body as we take our time here. Beautiful. And go ahead and release that. Unwind your fingers. I like to press the top of my hand down into the floor for a little counter stretch. Good. And then replace your left palm down. Rotate your right fingers out and then keep rotating until you meet your edge here. Good. Try not to fall into your shoulders, but keep the rest of your body engaged in this moment. Good. And then if you'd like to, you can really gently sway forward and back. This can be especially intense if you are a person who spends a lot of time at your desk, sort of in one usual position, which is not this. Good. Beautiful. Go ahead and unwind that. And if you'd like to join me, you can press your top of your palm down to stretch through the front of your forearm. Okay, nice job. Go ahead and why don't we sit back for a second, shake it out, shake out our shoulders, and then come back to a tabletop position. All right, float your right sole of your foot towards the ceiling. Keep your knee bent. Good. And then you're going to bring your knee down towards the floor, out to the side of your mat, and then rotate it back. Good. Continue moving in this direction. See if you can keep your shoulders and your chest still as your leg continues to rotate in the socket. Go ahead and reverse direction here. Good. Palms spread wide. Pressing firmly into the earth. Take one more circle here. And as you bring your knee forward, go ahead and step forward. Fantastic. Sweep your hands out to the side, interlace your fingers, and then bring your palms to the nape of your neck as you open your chest. Let your elbows reach back. Beautiful. We're going to pause here as we breathe and settle. Not fall, not give up, not just like totally just sink, but settle in. Good. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Release that fold forward. Tense your fingers on either side of your front foot. And then bring your hips back. Straighten your right leg. Flex your right toes. Beautiful. Half split. Also known as Ardha Hanumanasana. There will not be a quiz, don't worry. Good, breathe in. And breathe out. Start to walk your hands over to the left. You're gonna pivot on that left knee. Extend your right leg out to the side and then bring your hands wide like a warrior two shape. Good, make sure that knee is stacked under that hip. Inhale here and exhale, start to reach your right hand to your right shin, left fingers overhead gate pose. Fantastic. Press down into the earth through your left shin, left top of your foot. That's going to help you keep stable here. Take one more inhale. And exhale, come through center. Bring two hands to your waist. You're going to bring your right knee in. Step your left foot out. Good, and adjust as needed. Bring your left forearm to the top of your left thigh. So we're in this side angle, supported side angle, but with the knee down here. And then you're going to swim your right fingertips forward and back. Good. And you can press back and forth into this left leg. Good. Take one more of these arm swings, and then here we go. Reach your fingertips to the top of the room, arch over to the top of your mat. Keep this right knee where it is. You're going to pivot your back foot so it's parallel with the back of your mat, and then lift your left fingers overhead for a supported side plank. Really nice. Breathe in. And breathe out. Go ahead and bring your palms back to the top of your mat. Pivot your legs. Step back to a plank. Cool. Shift your weight forward. Take an inhale. Exhale to lower your knees, chest, and chin to your mat. Gaze forward if you can. And then inhale, lengthen through your body as you lift your chest, firm your legs. And exhale, press to child's pose. Good. Go ahead and take an inhale here. And exhale to come back to your tabletop position. Moving through those hip circles on the other side. So float the sole of your foot up towards the ceiling. Your knee is bent. And then bring your knee down, out, and back. Good. Continue to move through this again. The challenge of leaving your shoulders exactly where they are. Both in line with the front of your mat, so square to the front of your mat, and then parallel to the floor, and then reverse. Low belly is engaged. Really isolating that left hip socket. Good. Take one more. When your knee starts to come forward, step forward. Beautiful low crescent. Anjaneyasana. Reach your hands overhead. Interlace opposite fingers on top. Bring your palms to the nape of your neck. And then lift your gaze. And we'll stay here for a few breath cycles. Notice if you have the same habit as I do, which is when I'm trying to I'm thinking I'm lengthening and lifting my gaze, but really what I'm doing is just crunching through my forehead here. Like, is this it? See if you can soften that, and I'll do the same. Take one more inhale. And exhale to release fingertips to the floor on either side of your left leg, and then shift your hips back, flex your left foot, toes drag towards your shin. Oh, yes. Feeling good. Fantastic, my friends. Breathe in and breathe out. Start to walk your hands over to the right as you pivot on your right knee. Good. Extend your left leg out. I will be facing away from you here, but that's okay. Warrior two arms. Good. Inhale. And exhale, start to reach left hand to left shin, right fingertips overhead, gate pose on the other side. Pressing down into your right shin, lengthen through your front right ankle, finding stability here. Take another inhale. And exhale, reach your arms wide. Bring your hands to your waist as you shift left knee down, right foot steps out and open. Right forearm to thigh, left fingers overhead, and then we'll start to swim our fingers forward, up, and back as we shift in and out of this right leg here. Good. Maybe lift the corners of your mouth, have a little fun here. It is a party after all. Cool. One more. Swim your fingers forward up to the ceiling and then continue to arch. Left hand to the top of your mat. Pivot your right foot so it's flush with the back of your mat and right fingertips to the ceiling. Supported side plank and the other side. Really nice. Breathe in. And breathe out. Cartwheel your hands to the top of your mat. Step back to a plank. And inhale as you shift your weight forward. Exhale to lower knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale to lengthen through your body, lift your chest. Exhale, tuck toes, this time downward facing dog. Good. Walk out your dog once you get there. Bend one knee, bend the other. Fingers spread wide, palms press down and forward, hips lift up and back, heels heavy towards the earth. It's okay if they don't touch. Take an inhale and exhale. Inhale to lift your right leg up and back. And exhale, step forward in between your two hands. Ground through your back heel, so rotate it down. And then bring your right forearm to your thigh, left fingers to the sky. Side angle. Beautiful, my friends. From here, rotate your palm to the back of the room. Or I guess just to your back side. And then go ahead and bring the hand to your low back or over to your right hip, okay? Keep this front knee bent as you let your torso rotate open. Maybe your gaze can lift to the ceiling. Fantastic. Take a breath in and breathe out. Good. From here, keep your front knee bent. Reach your right fingers up and back for a reverse warrior with a half bind. You're doing fabulously. Take an inhale. And exhale, reach two hands wide. Straighten your 2 feet parallel, flying warrior. And then go ahead and bend into that back knee, warrior two. Take an inhale. And exhale. Straighten your back leg. We're coming into triangle pose. Bring the front of your left hand pressed inside of your left calf. Right fingers reach to the sky. Good, everybody. Take an inhale. And exhale. 2 strong legs. Breathe in. And breathe out. You're going to cartwheel your hands to the back of your mat. Rebend your back knee. Lift your back foot. Good. From here, press your right palm into the floor. Go ahead and stack left foot on top of right. Reach your left fingers to the sky. Vashisthasana side plank. Imagine that you still have warrior two arms here, okay? Take an inhale. And exhale, palm down. Good. Breathe in, shift your weight forward. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale to lengthen through your spine and legs. And exhale to downward facing dog. So we're facing the back of our mat right now. If you can't see me, that's okay. Just trust that if you can hear me, then you can keep following along, okay? Go ahead and trust yourself. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. And exhale, step forward in between your two hands. Ground through your back heel, left forearm to thigh, right fingers to the sky. Supported side angle on the other side. Good. Rotate your palm to face back and then bring the back of your hand to your low back or over to your left hip crease. Good. Just do what you can here. Take an inhale and exhale. Keep your front knee bent. Reach your left fingers forward, up and back, reverse warrior with a half bind. Awesome. Inhale. And exhale. Come through warrior two. Release that right arm. Parallel 2 feet. Straighten your legs. Flying warrior. And then turn your right toes out. Bend your right knee. Warrior two to the front of your mat. Inhale. And exhale. Straighten your right leg. And now start to tilt forward. Bring the back of your right hand inside of your right calf. Left fingers to the sky. And we're using this bottom hand as sort of leverage to help us rotate these bottom ribs forward. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Take one more inhale. And exhale, cartwheel your hands to the top of your mat. So you're going to bend your right knee. Good. Press your left palm down. Rotate over on that left foot. Stack right on top. Right fingers to the sky. Side plank. Inhale. And exhale, palms down. Whew, to a plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Breathe into lengthen. And exhale, tuck toes, press to downward facing dog. Okay, my friends, here we go. Inhale to lift your right leg up and back. As you exhale, bend your knees, shift your weight forward. From here, you're going to shift your weight into your right palm as the inside of your left foot rotates down. Send your right leg in front of you. Left fingers to the sky. Good. Fallen triangle. Beautiful. You got this. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, leave your legs as they are. Press your left palm to the top of your mat. Bend your right knee. Drag it all the way over to the right side of your mat as you level out your hips. Let the front of your left thigh rotate down towards the floor. Half pigeon. Inhale to lengthen through your spine. And exhale, crawl your hands forward, resting over your right shin. Good job. Continue to breathe here. Notice your heartbeat and the sound of your breath. Take another inhale and exhale. Lift your gaze. Walk your hands back towards your hips. Press your palms down. Tuck back toes. Lift back knees. Step to a downward facing dog. Walk it out for a moment. We have one more side. So here we go. Inhale, lift left leg up and back. Exhale, bend your knee as you start to shift forward. You're going to press your left palm down, right instep lowers to the ground, left leg extends in front of you, right fingers to the sky. If that's all like the right, left is a little confusing, you can always just take the shape you know that I'm going towards. Take an inhale. And exhale, keep your legs as they are. Bring your right palm to the top of your mat. Awesome. Bend your right knee, drag it all the way over. To your left knee, left side of your mat. Square your hips. I saw a meme on Instagram that was like saying a yoga teacher is like, step your right foot forward, your left foot forward. Right. What side are we on? And I think yoga teachers everywhere went, yeah, that's about right. Okay. Inhale, tense your fingers to the earth, lift your chest, and exhale, crawl your hands forward. Oof, we don't do it on purpose. We're just thinking of 70 things at the same time. Which sometimes leads to mass confusion, but we still manage. Continue to breathe here. The crazy part is over, okay? You can start to slow your breath. Let your heart rate decrease. And take an inhale. And exhale. Lift your gaze. Walk your hands back to your hips. Tuck back toes, lift back knee. Step to a plank this time, okay? Good. And from here, shift your weight forward in one piece. Lower down to your stomach. Oh, yes. Good job. Once you arrive, zip up your inner thighs, let your big toes touch, and then swim your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers at your low back. If they don't quite, if it's hard to grasp, you can just reach your fingertips back. Okay. No matter what you decide, everybody, inhale, lift your chest, lift your legs, send your knuckles back towards your heels, or reach your fingertips to the back of your mat. Yes, yes, yes. We're in a nice locust pose here. We'll stay for 3 and 2 and 1. Float it all down. Bring your right cheek to your mat, gaze to the left. You can let your hands rest by your hips and your shoulders round forward. Just take a moment here to accept the rest, because we do have one more belly bend left to go. Okay, bring your forehead to the mat. You have the option to take the same back bend we just took, or you can come with me here and bend 2 knees. Reach back to take hold of the outside of your ankles or your feet. And before we lift, I want you to energetically feel that your knees are reaching to the back of your mat. So reaching away from your hips, creating some more space in your low back here. And now we'll inhale. Press your feet into your hands and lift your chest. And exhale to stay. Awesome. In our bow pose, Dhanurasana. Good. Keep your breath nice and even. Keep pressing your feet into your hands. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Soften down. Gaze towards the right, left cheek to your mat. You can sway your hips from side to side here. Beautiful work, everyone. Reach your right arm overhead and then roll over your right side to come to lay on your back. You'll probably have to readjust on your mat. Good. We're going to finish with 1 bridge pose. Okay. So stack up your heels under your knees and let your feet be hips width distance apart. Okay. I like to start with my palms face down on the floor. And already I'm thinking wide collarbones, open chest. Inhale, step your feet to the floor. Lift your pelvis to the sky. Good. So pretend that there's a block in between your thighs And squeeze towards that block, that imaginary block. Good. Take one more inhale here. And exhale, roll down through your back. Hug 2 knees to your chest. Tell yourself, good job. And go ahead and float your feet down to your mat. And we'll set up for Shavasana, facing in this different direction. Sometimes it's nice to just change up the perspective of things, you know? With that in mind, why don't we go ahead and let our palms rest face down on our bellies. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. And let's all take an inhale together. And exhale for Shavasana. Start to bring some movement back into your body. Bring your awareness back to this moment. Let your breath deepen and your head sway from side to side. Take a nice full body stretch. And then when you're ready, you can roll over to your favorite side and use your hands to walk yourself up to a seated position. Pressing palms to heart center, slight bow of your head towards your heart. Always, always, always with a lot of gratitude. Thanks so much for your practice. Namaste.